Hello and welcome again. Stop 2 on the south of the river swing this weekend. The Eagles are back at it again tonight from Dakota Ice Arena, high up top Dakota Ice Arena. A little bit different vantage point here than we normally get, as this place is steep. It's like shooting from the balcony, so the coaches will love this angle for reviewing their film this week, should that ever come up. So welcome everybody. Last night, Eagles came away with a nice victory against Shakopee, 8-0 shutout by Asa Volk. And tonight, the story changes a little bit here as the Eagles take on the Lakers from Prairie Lake, a strong team last year as well. And so this will be a different feel than it was just 24 hours ago. They're going to have to bring it even harder, skate harder, and grind, as we know these Prairie Lake players can do the same, and we'll expect it. So, another cold day in Minnesota. Warming up tonight, though, it sounds like. Going to be in the 30s, I hear, this week. So that'll feel good. But between now and then, we have Prairie Lake versus Eagles. Another home or away game for this Squirt A team. Wearing black today again. And Eagles wearing their new kind of taupe unis. And we will get underway here momentarily. So Prairie Lake uniforms this year, kind of replicating their high school team, wearing kind of the taupe and blue. So sharp looking jerseys. Prairie Lake always has good looking jerseys here. Rink now from behind, shoves it up the ice to Heller. Comes out to center ice. Sarazine intercepts a pass, shot, fired. Oh, there it was, almost shot. Oh, and over the top by Strube as well. Rink now fires one. Oh, nice pass over to Sarazine, and Sarazine wasn't quite ready for it. So it looks like we've changed up the line a little bit. We got Rink and Christian out at defense. Shot from Christian, looking for the deflection. Pass back to Rink again. Rink holds it over on the far side as we're off and running here down at Dakota Rink. Look out as Prairie Lake Lakers go all the way down the ice and split the D. Dillon there to help Charlie out. Now Henry Dahl takes it down low. Eagles get a shift change. Dahl gets ridden off the puck from behind the net. Lakers pick it up as Decker Stubbs fights for it behind the net. Lakers bring it back up ice. And Wenkus there. Also with a nice strong defensive play. Stubbs shot, look out. And another shot by Richards. Almost had it. But Prairie Lake now comes back out again, tries to hit it. Wenkus intercepts a shot, now shot wide left off the blocker. And Dahl keeps it alive down on the far side. He takes a turn, exits the ice. And now Lakers bring it back up ice again. Shot on Asa off the pads and chest. And now Unke brings it back up ice. Passes it a little bit too far. He was looking for Pravatsky, and that's going to be an icing on Eden Prairie with 10:40 left to go. So now we have Leo. First time we've seen Leo tonight. Out on the ice. Rink now chops it up. Prairie Lake able to hold it. Christian now picks it up, crosses over into the Lakers zone. Shot off the pads of the Lakers goalie. Rink now holds it in. From behind the net, back out front. Rink tries to chop it in there. The high slot. Now he resumes and gets back to his position. We were saying we can't let these guys get behind you. Now Rink pats it back to Christian. Christian wasn't quite ready for that. And it comes back out to center ice as the Lakers have to regroup. Good pressure by the Eagles. Oh, and we're going to get an offside as Charlie intercepts. And we will reset just north of the blue line. So Eagles in black moving left to right. And the Lakers in taupe. I don't know what you would call that color. It's kind of a taupey, yellow, mustardy beige, I guess. Oh, and we got Heller. He's going to get a penalty on that for a hook. He pretty much completely twisted that Laker around, and he will take a minute 30 to ponder. And we'll set it up down on the far dot in the Eagles zone. Strub been removed from defensive duty today, moved up to center. We got Wenkus, Sarazine, and Unke over on the far side. So Eagles on their first penalty kill of the game, and right away Wenkus just slings it down ice for an icing. So the one thing about this arena and this rink here is that it's so big, it almost is too quiet. Prior Lake able to keep it alive. They curl it around the front. Look out, Leathers in front. And Asa with the save. As we want to make sure that we've got our eye on number 13 from Prior Lake, Lucas Leathers. He's going to give you a lot of challenge playing center, as you want to make sure that he's not in the play. Take him out of the play as much as possible. Another ice with 52 seconds left on the Laker power play. And Eagles ice it again. And so we're going to have kind of a slow motion minute and a half here if we continue to ice. Puck back out to the point to Prior Lake. They cross ice, dump it down behind the Eagles' net. Rink there picks it up. Leathers picks it up from Prior Lake. He's got it caught in his skates. They take it over to the far side. Now Dillon there puts a body on the Lakers, and they force a turnover. And now we get a pass from Dahl up to Berg. Berg now travels down into the near side, looking out. He's got no one there. Are we going to get a trip? Oh, what just happened there? We had a Laker get out of control and run into the net. And Leo went down as well. And we get a stop at 8:07. 19 seconds left to go on the Laker power play on Heller. Now Prior Lake back up ice again, back into the Eagles zone. We got 3-on-2. Rink battles for it behind the net over to Stubbs. 2 seconds left on the power play. And Eagles now full strength again as Stubbs just drives his way up the ice, tries to get a shot off and deflected off a Laker stick. Dahl over on the near side corner. Stubbs and Dahl, everybody just kind of colliding, saying hello, how do you do over at the dot. It's a good gathering point, I guess. Good as any. And now Richards follows it over onto the far side. Puck comes back out to center ice. Christian picks it up, looks over Rink's direction, curls around up on the near side. He's still got control of the puck. Got a couple guys, tries to push it out into the direction of the net, looking for Richards. And Lakers able to bring it back up ice again. Eagles unable to hold. They're going to regroup. Dillon curls around again. He dumps it down into the Lakers zone, and we get a new set of players, fresh set from Eden Prairie. And now Lakers fire a shot in there on Asa with a save and the glove. 6:38 left in the first. Strube now battles over on the far side corner. Puck comes out to the middle, and Wenkus is there. Quick shot off the pads and deflected from Asa. Center pass out in front. Oh, look out. Dean almost popped it into the net. And now we have Heller back up ice. Looking cross ice for Sarrazin. Got it caught in his skates. And Lakers now back in action again. Dangerous pass across the center. Heller almost had a shot there and an opportunity. Now Dino on the chase. He looks over into the Wenkus direction. Chops it back up. Leathers for Eden Prairie, or for the Lakers. He's going to get a penalty as he got a trip on Mason. And so Eagles will now go up on their first power play of the game with 5:35 left in the first. Exciting day. Quinn Hughes making his debut at the Wild game today. We had to turn it off here at the rink, but it was 1-0 Wild earlier. Shot. Dillon off the blocker. Puck back out to Rink again. Rink fires one in there. Shot right into Leo's hip. And now Eden Prairie trying to fight for the rebound. Leo with a backhand shot. Almost in over the shoulder. Leo fell over on the far side. Oh, now there it is, wide open net in the back. Pravatsky looking for options. Back to Christian. Christian fires it in. And a save by Prior Lake with 56 seconds left on their power play. Pravatsky tries to chop it in through a couple skates. Prior Lake able to retrieve it from that scrum. Now they come back up ice again. They dump it down behind the Eagles' net. Rink now chasing a guy into the far corner as Leo's there to come pick it up. Leo now looks up ice. Nice pass up to Pravatsky. Pravatsky now cuts wide down in the far side corner. Berg now picks it up from behind the net. Get your stick on the ground, boys. Looking for the stuff shot again. Oh, he can't do it today. He had a successful outing with that last night. And Rink picks it up. You could hear him saying, mine, mine, over to Christian. Christian now banks it up to Richards over middle center ice. Richards now too much stick handling. We got to pass it a little bit more, I think. Now Dillon, looking for a pass. He was looking for Richards. A nice poke away by Charlie. And Christian now picks it up over on the far side. He brings it up 1-on-4. Fires one over the top of Prior Lake. Dahl tried to hold it. Now Leathers comes up ice. He's got Unke. 2-on-1, shot fired, blocker saved by Asa. Christian now up on the far side again, past his bench, dumps it in. He stops, he's tired, he's going to take a breather. He's going to get some replacements. Dahl now chases it in behind the net. And Prior Lake back in action again. Leathers up over center ice. Keep him wide of the dots. Wide of the dots. Take him down. There he is. Puck is still loose in front. Oh no, look out. Shot. Score. And Prior Lake takes advantage of a loose puck in front of the net. And Eden Prairie goes down 1-0 with 3:02 left in the first. All right, no sweat. Just hang in there. Now Wenkus from all the way back brings it up. He's gonna fire a shot in there. Fires a shot in there wide left. Unke picks it up over on the far side half wall. He slings it down, looking for Richards. Richards across ice. Shot again. Wenkus to the side of the net. And now back over again. Where's our forward? And Dahl picks it back up again after miscommunication by Prior Lake. And now cross ice pass by the Lakers. They can't quite connect on it. Wenkus picks it up, takes it from behind his net. He turns up ice. He chops it up. Lakers able to pick it. Oh, and backhand pass. Dahl's there for the rebound. He gets taken down. And Sarazine fights for it. Pass over on the far side again. Rink pops it up fresh off the ice. Looking out front. There it is. Shot, score! Rink to Sarazine for a score. And Eagles tie it up with $1:56 left. Nice heads up play by Rink to Sarazine for the first goal for Eden Prairie. Lakers win the face-off. Well, Christian picks it up, pops it back out of the Eden Prairie zone. Trying to find Heller over on the far side. Rink now chops at it again. Prior Lake now brings it down just below us. They're going to go offside with $1:33 left. In the first period. Good action-packed first period here at Dakota Ice Arena. Rink now tries to chop it up to Sarazine again. Sarazine through the legs of a Laker. They drop down behind the net. Heller there tries to corral the puck like a lacrosse catch. And Dillon able to send it back down into the Prior Lake zone. Big old DC. Centered. Out in front. No go. Now they bring it up. Rink now chases him over on the far side. He's on him and creates a turnover. Strube now there to the recipient of that loose puck. Now they bring it back up ice again. 3-on-2. They look so slow from so high up here. But I can tell you, they're moving faster than it looks, folks. Back to the center. Center shot. And a score. Strube. And Eden Prairie puts their second on in the net. And so far, they've been delivering in this first period with 30.2 seconds left. Eagles, some of their best hockey we've seen so far, in my opinion, as they're making smart passes and making smart plays. 28 seconds left to go in the first. Kravatsky now picks it up at center ice, quickly loses it to Lucas Leathers as he knows how to move the puck up the ice. He comes across into the Eden Prairie zone. Look out, he's got a shot, fires one off there. Stick save by Asa. Now Dean looking up ice, telegraph that, and that's going to do it. Eagles end the first up 2-0 or 2-1 against Prior Lake here, and what I would say is a great first period. Speaking of great, well, we were at Shields this afternoon, and let me tell you, if you haven't had any of your Christmas shopping done and you're planning to go to Shields anytime soon, please be aware of that. It is very busy. 2 weeks from the beginning, or 2 weeks from Christmas, 2 weekends from Christmas. So if you haven't done your shopping now, make sure that you get it done, because those parking lots are filling up, even on a cold Sunday like today. Shields had lines out beyond the fish tank. So just remember that. It's your public service announcement for today. During the first intermission, don't wait. Get out there. Buy all that fun stuff. Help the economy. All right, so here we go. Another 13 minutes on the clock. Eagles break their huddle, come out. They're now going to be moving right to left. Asa now goes down, and as he's going to go inspect his new goal for the period.
Let's go, Asa!
And Prior Lake also breaks their huddle as they come out, kind of extending that minute intermission a little bit further. Leathers versus Leo, the double L's. LL at center. Pravatsky sitting down in front of us. Eagles hustle off the break. Backhanded pass by Unke over to a Prior Lake player, and a long shot and saved by Volk. Quick snap off the faceoff by Prior Lake, sends it careening down into the Prior Lake zone. Rink now picks it up. He curls around. Come on, be strong with that. He tries to center it out in front, even though he was off balance a little bit. Now Leo battles behind the net. And Prior Lake with Lucas. Leathers now brings it back up cross ice. 3-on-2. Rink, nice play by Charlie. Pops it wide. And he curls around to the far side, up against Dylan. Leo now picks up the puck. He chops it up, and Prior Lake able to hold it. And now we're going to get a penalty. I think it's going to be on... Is it a penalty? Nope. It's offside. Thought they might give Charlie a penalty for a little elbow. But they didn't. Now Prior Lake sitting off sides. They get back on sides again. They enter the Eagles zone. Puck drops down behind the Eagles net. Wenkus there to pick it up. He's looking for Dahl up on the far side. Puck trickles back to Wenkus again. Wenkus now has some space. Come on, hustle up there. Get the rebound, boys. Wenkus all the way around. Shot stuff. And they couldn't connect. Now Dahl takes it into the far side corner. He goes down. And Prior Lake now chopping it up back out of their zone again. Back into the Eden Prairie zone. And no call on that. Prior Lake fans looking for it, as Dean put a guy on his bottom. And now Dahl forces to catch up speed. Dean picks it up. Inadvertent shot. Shot fired. Nice glove save by Prior Lake. Puck back out to the point. Rink keeps it alive into the Prior Lake zone. Heller now chases into the corner. Prior Lake there, 3 of them able to pry it back out. Now they bring it back up ice again. Dillon pushes him into the sideboards in front of the Lakers net, or bench. Dillon still battling for it. Rink there to support. Now Rink picks up the duty, passes it up to Sarazine. Sarazine looking up ice. He couldn't connect with Heller. And we're going to get another offside on the Lakers with 10:23 remaining in the second. Rink now chops it up. Looks cross ice over to Heller's direction. And Lakers able to keep it alive and pop it in, but they popped it in a little too soon. We got an offside. And we'll reset in front of the Prior Lake bench. Leo slaps it up. Now Dean again, good solid defense by Dino. Leo now. Attempted toe drag, we still got it. Pravatsky gets a shot off over the top, deflected. And now Wenkus tries to keep it, and he peels it out as Dean there to create that brick wall in front of Asa. Now Wenkus back up ice again, gonna try to go through 2, 3, he's still got to move, shot, and a save. As Wenkus got his steps in, he went coast to coast looking for the option. All Swedish, no finish. That's what we say on those. Prior Lake fires it around to the near side. They bring it back up ice again. They got Leathers sitting just to the center. Look out. Leo now. Again, puts a nice body on, wide open in front. Look out, get a body on him. Good job, Dean. He's still alive. Puck is loose. Puck is still loose into Asa's face, and he saves it. Way to use your face mask, Asa. We'll use any part of your body to make a save. And Wenkus shaken up a little bit on the play. Looks like a couple people fell on him. He'll be okay, he's tough. As he takes himself off the ice. Back to the point for Prior Lake. Rink picks it up behind the net. He stumbles. There he goes, he's got it. Now he slings it back up, looking for Richards. Prior Lake brings it out to the center. Leathers again. They get it popped away by Rink. Puck into the high slot, and Eagles there. Push it back out. Prior Lake able to hold it. Richards pressure on it. Now Christian over on the far side. Tried to chop it up to Dahl, he couldn't. Christian's like, well, if nobody's gonna do it, I'll go ahead and do it. He's got Richards sitting out in the near side there, or coming into the slot. He curls around. Dillon still on his journey. He tries to center it back out in front, and he can't. Dahl there to keep it alive. Richards now goes in behind the net. He gets taken down. And now Lakers just fire it up ice. And that's going to be an icing on Prior Lake with 7:50. Remaining in period number dos. Good competitive game. Eagles coming out maybe a little bit slower second period than we saw them in the first. Face off over to Wenkus. Wenkus just chops it down into the far side corner. Heller charges after it, as does Sarazine. Meets behind the net. Strub out in front, look out, centering by Heller, and they couldn't connect. And now Prior Lake back up ice again. To the center, to the slot. Oh, he just fanned on it. Lucky for the Eagles. He had a wide open lane. And now Eagles fire it back up ice. And no icing as Prior Lake tipped it. Strube still fights for it. He's small, but boy, he's strong. And Prior Lake able to bring it back up ice again. Strube tries to battle for it offside on Prior Lake. 6:58. Are we going to make it through this game, folks? That's what I want to know. We got a lot of whistles so far. We'll see. Last night we almost made it. We were 2 minutes shy of the official length of the time. We've got 25 minutes on the game or hour clock right now. So we'll see what happens. Christian fires it up ice. Big Leo just stretches those legs out. Chases it down into the far side corner. There he gets back up, rights himself, tries to grab at it again. With just determination and grit down on the far side. And Prior Lake now bring it back up ice. Rink puts a guy on the ground and he takes himself out as well. And is he going to get called for a penalty? And that one stung a little bit. And he's going to have some time to rub the knee in the penalty box. So Eagles now on a penalty kill for 1:30. As Unke picks it up off the faceoff, and he just chops it up ice. And we're going to get a high stick on Prior Lake. So we'll move it down to the Lakers zone and start over again. Puck, elusive puck. Oh, nice quick backhand by Leo and a cover by Prior Lake. 6:12, minute 15 left to go on the rink penalty. Leo fires it to the near side. Lakers pick it up from behind their net. They go over to the far side. Pravatsky. Oh, three players go down. Oh, there it is. Oh, get it. And they all get back together again. And now we got 10 players in front of the net, it looked like. As it looked like the bowling pins over on the far side. Now Prior Lake bring it back down into the Eden Prairie zone. Dean pries off everybody, and he fires it and slides his way up the ice, pushes it over to Berg. Berg to Pravatsky in the center. Pravatsky gets taken down. Leo tries to get a stick on it and just shuffleboarded into the net. No go on that one. Redo. .32 seconds left on the rink penalty. Eagles flip it behind the net. Dahl goes in to put some pressure on Winkus now. Nice shot and glove save by Prior Lake goalie. Yeah, at this pace, we're not going to make it. Well, I don't know. We'll see. 22 minutes. Dahl gets tipped over end. As now, are we going to get a tripping call on Prior Lake? We are, and so now Eden Prairie going to be 4-on-4 for 15 seconds, and then Eden Prairie will go up on a 1:15 power play. Stubbs grinds off the faceoff. Puck behind Prior Lake net. 4-on-4, like I said, for 6 seconds. Then Eden Prairie goes up on a power play as rink comes off. Good aggressive play by Dahl. Dahl just flings it behind him, hoping someone's there. Richards comes out now. Eden Prairie full strength. Now Eden Prairie goes up by a man. Eden Prairie gets all tied up. We're going to get a hook. And that's going to be now a 5-on-3 for a minute. As Eden Prairie gets a 2-man advantage for 1 minute here with 4:41 left in the second. This is where you need to capitalize. As Eden Prairie got Berg, Pravatsky, Rink, Christian. Out on the ice, 5-on-3, look out, he's just gonna fling it down there, and he does, away from Rink. Rink now has to chase after it as he loses it. And now passes it up to Pravatsky. Pravatsky gets slung around. Now we got Berg. Berg over the slot. Shot, fired, shot. Oh, there it was. Christian fans on it. And a save by Prairie Lake as that goalie saw his life flash in front of him about 3 different times on that little excursion. Eden Prairie empty-handed on that drive. No worries, 30 more seconds left. On the 3-man, 2-man advantage. Christian chunks it in there. And another glove save by Prairie Lake. .23 seconds on the 2-man. Christian over to Rink. Rink fires it in there. Shot over the top. Leo tried to bat it in. He's a golfer, not a baseball player. Pravatsky now loose. 8 seconds left. Sent it out in front again. Shot. And again caught under the pads of Prairie Lake. He's taking a beating and keeping on ticking here with 4 seconds left on the 2-man advantage. Eagles trying to find its way to the back of the net. They just can't. And there goes the 2-man advantage. Now 28 seconds on the 1-man. Pravatsky from behind the net again tries to center it out front. Prairie Lake now drives it down into the Eden Prairie zone. Rink chases after it, ice. And we got 15 seconds left on the Eden Prairie power play. Still 2-1, 3:26 remaining in the second. 18 minutes left on the hour clock, so we may do it. Puck loose. Prairie Lake brings it back up ice again. And a late penalty call on Heller for a trip. And just like that, Eden Prairie back on the PK. It took that ref a good 5 seconds to determine whether or not that was going to, whether or not he was going to call that. Back to the point for Prairie Lake. Prairie Lake now full strength. Lob shot in. Oh, Asa goes down. He looked like he was Adam Thielen trying to catch a pass from JJ. Unfortunately, the pass from JJ was about 10 yards right of the target. Too soon, I know, but you know what? Lifelong Vikings fan, I can say that. Lakers win the face-off. They fire one in there. Shot wide left. Dino now pick it up. They try to shove it back up ice again. Eagles need a little inspiration here. Dean goes down on his knee, looking like he's going to propose to someone. Lakers now force it back up ice. Nice pass up ice. Strube now bottles up a Laker. Lakers try to center it out. Eden Prairie quickly deflects. 43 seconds left on the penalty kill. Center and pass out front. He was behind all of our D. Now Lakers bring it back over on the far side. Eden Prairie looks a little tired here, late in the second period. Unke now slings it around the near side. 21 seconds left. And Strube intercepts and now brings it back up ice again. Strube cuts to the center into all the traffic. And now Lakers come back out. Bodies flying everywhere as they're coming off the bench. Here, Rink, Rink off a Rink stick. He's got a guy all the way up ice. There it is. Nice pass by Rink. Up to Richards. Richards comes loose. Shot. Score! A 90-degree shot. You might as well put it in there. Eagles with the score from Rink to Richards. And Eagles add another to go up by 2 with a minute 29 left. As Richards looked like he was dead to rights there. He just turned around, flinged it in. Good lucky bounce off the goalie, and away we go. Back of the net, here we are. And now Eagles put a little distance between them and the Lakers here towards the end of the second. Eagles driving again, shot over the top as Rink comes in now. Looking out center, hold on to the puck. Control it, he's still got it from behind the net. Passes back out to the dot to Christian. Christian fans on it again. That's a couple times. Dylan, do you need some glasses? I don't know. And now Rink comes back. Everybody's going down again offside on Prairie Lake as everybody needs to take a breath here with 51 seconds left. As it got a little out of sorts here, kind of similar to maybe doing a pirouette on some ice down the freeway. We need to regain a little control. Rink up to Pravatsky. Pravatsky looks at Leo, now fires it right into the gut of a Laker. Leo picks it up, tries to get it back to Rink, gets intercepted by a Laker. And now Lakers cross over into the Eden Prairie zone. Dylan rides them off into the boards, as does Leo. Dylan comes back to pop it loose. Leo almost receives it. And now it comes out to Pravatsky's direction. Pravatsky over to Leo again. Leo just, come on, stay with it. He centers it out in front. Oh, look out. That's how you can score goals, boys, is just getting it in play. Puck is still loose. A little sloppy here on the Lakers side, and that's going to do it for period number 2. Eagles add to their lead as they were down 1-0, now find themselves up 3-1 heading into the third with a shot on goal differential of 22-11 in favor of Eden Prairie. So we are not going to make it. We have 12 minutes left on the hour clock, so we will not make it to the end and play the full 13-minute third period. Never fun to see that, but you knew it was going to happen. Just based on the number of whistles we've had in the first 2 periods, that there's just no way we're going to get it in. Good showing by Eden Prairie fans today. They're filling them up here. More so than the Pee Wee game just ahead of us. Looks like we got a whole contingent to the Strube family complex down in front of us. Welcome. Glad you came on this cold Sunday south of the river. Game number 2 south of the river. We're not going to have that experience again this year. Back-to-backs south of the river swing. All right, 13 more minutes. We're back going the original direction, left to right. Boys in black wearing their away jerseys. And Wenkus picks it up down in his zone. finds Strub. Strub up to Sarrazine. Sarrazine sticks with it on the second effort, and Heller puts some pressure on, as does Sarrazine. Strub comes in, he just is so small, he can just kind of sneak right underneath that stick. And now he's putting on a little bit of a show, comes back for it again. And Eden Prairie able to pry it loose. Strub now off to the races. Tries to toe drag. Heller right behind him, offering some support. Put a shot on, wide left. Center pass out in front again into the slot. And Strub not quite ready. Unke now curls around into 3 Lakers. Leathers has it, look out. He's got a shot over the top, off the crossbar. And Unke picks it back up. Fires it over to Heller. Heller wasn't quite ready. Nobody's looking at the puck. Something's not right. Now a flip shot in. And I think Leathers is hurt. And he exited the ice. Wenkus with the toe drag. It's a formidable toe drag. About 10% success rate. Shot. Ooh, off the crossbar again. As Eden Prairie needs to find a little bit of grit here in the third. Come on. There we go. Strub now gathers it. Kind of. He's pausing and he just dumps it down into the Prior Lake zone. He gets pulled off the ice as he needed a break. Center pass by Richards. He was looking for Dahl. Dahl was about a time zone away and they couldn't connect. Now Prior Lake just was dangling over, goes right into the chest of Christian. DC back up. They can't hold it. Are they going to call an offside? No, they can't. Maybe Dahl tipped it down below. We couldn't see it. Dillon now among the crowd. He takes it down behind the net, centered out in front. Nobody had their stick on the ice. Now comes back to the top of the circle. Rink fires it in there. And a save by Prior Lake. 9 minutes on the game clock. 10:34 on the game clock. 9 minutes on the hour clock remaining. Eagles win the faceoff. Richards gets plowed into the boards, pressed. And now Prior Lake brings it up ice. Asa, nice save, cover it. Those are the ones that can find their way into the net. And he attended to it diligently. Face off back to the point for Prior Lake. Prior Lake tries to dump it into the slot. Wenkus there now. Curls up, runs into one of his players. Now he tries to slap at it to bring it up ice a little bit further. They're able to do that. As they exchange some possession down at mid-ice. Lakers now bring it back and try the right side or the far side. He's breaking through everybody. Shot still. Asa holding firm. Sling pass by Unke over to Wenkus. Wenkus looking back up ice again. Long pass over to Richards. Richards over to Stubbs. Stubbs and the Laker go down in a ball of glory. And now a Laker takes down 2 Eagles with a stiff arm. Wenkus now holds it. Oh, good move by Eden Prairie. Fires a shot. Oh, nice save by the Lakers. Puck back out in front again, and Leathers back off the injury, and he moves it back up ice. Don't let him by you. And good defense by Eden Prairie there as the puck still scampers over. Leo now picks it up. It's a controlled uncontrolledness by the Eden Prairie team right now. This is all by design. It looks a little disjointed, but it isn't. Centered out in front, good play by Prior Lake. Lucas from Prior Lake, still not up to par as he's favoring that left knee. Dylan slings it around to Pravatsky off the boards. Pravatsky turns a little too soon. Prior Lake able to still keep it. And now Pravatsky bangs it up ice again. Rink now brings it in. He's like the last bastion of hope over on the far side as everybody else had moved through the puck. Now Christian, patient, calculated. He is. Tries to drive it back up ice again. Now we get into a scrum down right below. And the puck finally pops out and down into the Prior Lake zone for an icing with 5 minutes left on the hour clock. So Prior Lake's going to mount a comeback. They're going to need to do it here pretty quickly. They've got 2 to catch up. Strube off the face-off behind the net. Dylan up to Sarazine. Now Heller. Charges for it. Ooh, get back on sides. They can't quite get it as Heller was racing as hard as he could. Probably pulled a groin muscle. I would have. But here we go, entering the conclusion, the late stage of this game. And now Eden Prairie offside again. The Strube-Heller offside show here with 7:30 left to go on the official game clock. 4 minutes on the hour clock. Christian picks it up off the faceoff. Looks over to Dellen, or up to Declan. Now we're backhanding it over through the slot. We need to get a shot off, guys. Oh, and Charlie gets beat over on the side. Puck gets caught up in some dust as Eden Prairie got lucky on that one. Dylan regroups, resets, pops it away. Now puck over into the far side. Laker try to run into him. Dylan says, no, thank you. Pass over to Heller again. There we go, you two. Shot by Heller. Oh, loose rebound. Come on, Kellen, get up there. And Helen puts a Kellen. Called him Helen. Cross between Heller and Kellen. Helen. Should we call him Helen? The Helen duo. Shot wide right. Asa out of position. Get back up, Asa. Get back in position again as Unke now brings it back up ice again. Hits Richards. Richards just dumps it down. Eden Prairie looks awfully tired here late in the game. But I have to say Prior Lake looks equally as tired. 3 minutes on the clock now. And now Prior Lake, the Lakers go offside. Doesn't help their case as the more time we sit staring at each other, the less time they're playing and the less shots they get on goal to try to close the lead. So we'll take it. Now down to 2 minutes. Prior Lake now curl around. Leathers has it. Leathers fires a shot in over the top of the net. And out of play. Where did it go? There it is. It's hung up. It's hung up in the net over on the far corner. All right, Zamboni driver opening the door. He's ready to rock and roll here as we're coming down to the end. Shot, save, as we got an open net. Prior Lake has pulled their goalie, so we have 6-on-5 here. Fire it in there. There you go. And now Lakers pick it back up ice again. Leo puts some pressure. Now Lakers have the numbers. They bring it all the way off, fire one in there. Asa with a shot, or Asa with a save. And we're gonna go below 1 minute here shortly as we have a 6-on-5 at the end. Back to the point again. Shot, ooh, right into the ear of a Laker. Eden Prairie clears it out. Lakers regroup. Oh, we're not going to get a penalty on that. They'll look close. Shot, score! And just like that, Lakers come within one. As Eden Prairie kind of slow to come back. And so we have 1 minute as the Lakers come within one. Still Lakers again. Now 59 seconds left. Oh, shot centering pass out front. They can't. Eagles just block it down. Just send it down. Send it down. Send it down. Get control of it. Leathers just dangles over on the far side. 41 seconds left. Back to the point again. Shot, deflecting shot. And Mason, sling it down. There you go. Fire it. Fire it. And now 25 seconds left. Oh, pass over to Lucas, just not far enough. Led him too far. Center shot. Oh, and a great save by Asa. With 14 seconds left, that might do it here. I don't think we can get a... That's going to be 6 seconds left, and that's going to do it for the game. As Eden Prairie slow to get back, and that is it. Eden Prairie comes away with the victory. It got tense there at the end, but Eden Prairie victorious 3-2 over the Lakers from Prior Lake. And a well-earned effort there as the Eagles come away with a victory to close out and go 2-0 on the south of the river swing 2025. We might have to make a hat out of that one. Good play by the Eagles, slowed down a little bit, played solid defense. Were able to really get in front of that net and guard it. Close down one of their better players. And the Eagles come away victorious and go 2-1 in district play, as we have now the week off, well, of games that is. We come back to Eden Prairie on Friday night, a late one, 8:30 primetime game against Rosemount to start the Prairie Shootout Tournament. So it's going to be a fun weekend next weekend. Watch out for the schedule. We'll be live streaming from Eden Prairie Center for the Prairie Shootout Tournament. But until then, Eagles victorious over the Lakers from Prior Lake 3-2. Until next Friday, have a great week. We'll see.